Hi again. Welcome, Math 100, Section 7.4, Dimensional Analysis, Converting to and from the Metric System. So here we're going to take a look at what are called unit fractions. We're going to work with what we refer to as dimensional analysis, making conversions to and from metric. Dimensional analysis is the procedure we use to convert from one unit of measurement to a different unit of measurement. And when we're doing that, we make use of what's called a unit fraction. It's a fraction in which the numerator and denominator contain different units, but the value is 1. For example, 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound. So these really are equivalent. The value of this is 1, but you'll notice I have 1 unit in the numerator and a different unit in the denominator. 1 hour is 60 minutes. 1 foot is 12 inches. I could also write these as reciprocals if I needed to, but the values are still 1. These are U.S. customary units. Again, as I reminded you, you have a formula page. You don't need to memorize these. You should already know many of these. But again, just for your reference, they are here. So for example, if we have a container of salt from the grocery store, it's 26 ounces, and we want to convert that to pounds. So 26 ounces, and then we multiply it by the unit fraction that has 16 ounces in a pound. Now you might say, well, which way do I write it? Here the ounces is in the numerator, so we put the unit fraction in such a way that ounces is in the denominator so that we can cancel those units, and the only unit left is pounds. So 26 times 1 divided by 16, 1.625 pounds. 60 miles an hour. You're cruising down the highway, you're on 295, you're picking up speed. How many feet per second is your car moving? 60 miles per hour. Well, first we're going to have to convert miles to feet. So that's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Notice again here miles is the numerator, so here miles is the denominator, so you can cancel those. And then you got to convert hours to seconds, or hours to minutes, and then minutes to seconds. Kind of combine two things here because 60 minutes in an hour and every minute has 60 seconds, but you could certainly have two separate unit fractions here to make that a little easier. So if you're driving 60 miles an hour, that's 88 feet per second that your car is moving. We also are going to talk about converting to and from the metric system. As you're well aware, we're used to often using inches, feet, yards, miles, quarts, things like that, and yet the rest of the world is using centimeters and liters and kilograms. So we need to be able to convert back and forth. An inch is about 2.54 centimeters. A yard is 0.9 meters. A mile is 1.6 kilometers. Area, same thing. We can convert area units. And then even smaller amounts. So if I have a tablespoon, for example, that's 15 milliliters. A teaspoon would be 5 milliliters because there's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. Okay. Again, the expectation is not that you're memorizing these, but that you know how to use these. 1 ounce is about 28 grams. 1 pound is about 0.45 kilogram. Or as we've looked before, 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So a nurse must administer 4 cubic centimeters, 4 cc's of codeine medicine. How many milliliters is that? Well, if you recall from before, 1 cubic centimeter is the same as 1 milliliter. That's going to hold 1 milliliter of medicine, so they're going to need 4 milliliters of the drug. However, if we wanted to know the ounces of that, we would have to convert. So we have 4 milliliters times the conversion 1 ounce is 30 milliliters. So that is 0.13 fluid ounces. In the world of medicine, metric is used frequently because we determine dosage by weight. So for example, if you need to take vancomycin 30 milligrams per every kilogram of body weight, you would start by converting the patient's weight from pounds to kilograms. So here's a patient that weighs 136 pounds. We're going to convert that first to kilograms to determine that she weighs 61.2 kilograms. Then 61.2 times 30 milligrams for every kilogram of body weight, This patient needs 1,836 milligrams, or about 1.8 grams.